So guys, this is incredible. We had to stop for a little break and charge up the batteries, but on the end of the green line, and we're following those markers, we have found a very interesting thing here. We have found some of the very old, rusty, compressed air pipes they would have been using back in the late 1800s, early 1900s periods. I'm pretty sure they're compressed air pipes, just judging by the thickness of them. And it's got kind of a little wooden thing to close it there. Huh. That's cool.
Wow, I've never seen that.
Yeah.
Little bung into it.
Yeah. Yeah, so this tells me that in the later period of this mine they would have had compressed air drills, you know, just drilling away at the rock seam and making their way into the good bedding of the rock that they would have extracted in different sections, as you can see here, different beddings. And
you've got a base for a crane here.
we got, it gets even better, this, guys.
Base for a crane.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is the base for a crane, 100%.
And then we've got
You can tell, so there was a crane sat here,
yeah.
and there's a chain.
Yeah.
There's a chain going round it, so, wow. And the top is gone, but there would have been a top equivalent.
Just about to see a little dimple on the top of the...
You think that was it?
Maybe. Maybe. Look at that, the curves.
But the most fascinating thing, or one of the most curious things we have come across, is these long cross sets of stemples that are resting on some rocks. And on this temple that's about to follow, it looks like a classic death trap, this.
Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah.
Wow. Just get below, just for perspective. Yeah, so here we've got Dave just below to give a bit of a sense of dimension of this. That is madness. We are going to be definitely finding the crane. Oh, look. These are some of the miners. No, I thought it was number 2. But I have seen some carving before.
Pickhead.
Pickhead. It's been taken, obviously.
We have got a shovel at the back of it.
Yeah, but we have some other... Oh, here we go. Here's the rails. This is the start of the railed level here, which is absolutely magnificent, as you can see. And it goes off in the distance. We're going to follow in it, following the green string. Let's go. Be my guest, you go ahead. Shovel. Oh, big shovels, eh? And the rail with the slippers across below the rails. Judging by the width of these rails, obviously the minecarts must have been huge. Big minecarts, and obviously they needed big minecarts to, you know, to carry all the stone. It looks very running there, but it keeps going pretty much in every direction, as we can see. A lot of fallen top stemples that were supporting a lot of these collapses, but it's all been collapsing over time, you can tell. Wow. It's very, very rusty down here.
Right, so this is the part where we climbed down last time.
Oh. No, I thought it was a part of a crane. It's just some boulder, no? Which way did you go last time?
Right, so we ended up over there and we climbed down this wall and dropped onto these rails. This is the curved rails in the remainder of a crane.
Okay. So we're still following the green line. Where does that go to collapse?
That's a collapse.
Yeah. So you can see clearly the rails going off into a massive collapse area. Quite big. But this is magnificent to see. It's absolutely incredible. Do you know, have you heard of these rustical things before?
This what?
Do you know what these are called? These rusticals?
Rusticals?
Oh, these things that things that they look like shell. I gotta find you the link. I've got it somewhere on Facebook. Yeah, apparently it's bacteria that synthesize or somehow uses the iron oxide.
Yeah, as energy.
Yeah, as energy. And the bacteria, as the bacteria grows, it deposits the iron oxides. Yeah, these are fascinating little. They look like shells, if you see.
That's a good find, that.
Yeah. Right, so the level curves round. We're going to follow it, see where it takes us. I'm so excited, man.
So, base for a crane, some gearing.
Oh, look at this.
One of the jib arms is over there, I think.
So these are parts of the gear of a crane. This is the base of a crane.
This has been one of the arms,
Parts of the arms. Yeah. Oh my God. Look at this.
And we've got the rail that splits off in that direction.
Yeah.
So there would have been a set of points here, I can guess.
So yeah, they might have had a set of points somewhere. God knows what's hidden under all this collapses as well.
So I'm guessing that is the arm of one of the cranes.
That's got to be.
Because we've got the other part of that over there.
Yeah.
That's just a piece of rail.
Yeah.
That is part of the crane.
That's definitely an arm of a crane, yeah.
Yeah. The other one would have been on this side to allow it to
pivot, yeah. To swing up and down. Wow. Interestingly, the arrow now tells you to go left. Yeah. Have you been left?
No. I think we carried on following the green string.
Let's carry on. The obvious path. That's all something for another time, maybe for later, we'll see. Wow. That is mad. Is the green string still there?
I think it's under the collapse, it may have reappeared. Yeah, still here.
Okay.
Yeah, got it here.
Okay. We haven't found any of the set markers yet, so but as you can see on the top left hand corner, this is the area where we think we might be, but as soon as we find some set markers we can establish more clearly. But definitely we're way off.
We're in the right way that we came last time.
The cave rescue route.
This is the way we came last time. Never explored in that direction.
You've never been down that direction? No. And which way are we going now?
I wonder what that is. Those markings are.
Oh yeah.
Is it? Exit that way.
Exit that way.
Right.
So that's something we need to look at. So which way?
So we follow these. If you remember in the video, we had these series of posts.
You follow this?
Yeah, and along here is where we found the sheep skull.
Is there any green line here? Where you are now?
I think we may go onto a lighter coloured line, to be honest.
Okay, I'm gonna lay some line. This area, Paul, as you say, is quite interesting. Look at all this silt and look how low it goes. And there, if you point with your light there in front, that looks like a backfill. And there's a sheep's skull there.
The rest of its bones are there.
Right, let's see.
And another sheep's skull.
So do you think we're actually somewhere very near an exit? It's got to be.
It's got to be, because the sheep don't normally come in that far, do they?
They wouldn't come in the way we came in, like
no way.
A mile away, you know. There's no chance. So, we've got to be near to an exit somewhere. Let me see. There you are. Hello there.
That looks very backfill to me.
This is backfill. And it's so slushy and wet, it's got to be definitely very close to surface, I would say. Which way do you go then?
We follow this, we pick up on that green string again and follow it down.
So, green string?
Yeah. So
okay, let me tie it up there, yeah.
So I think when we picked when we saw those arrows earlier and we came off from, it would have taken us a path around and up here.
Yeah.
Because there's arrows over there and green string coming this way.
So something we have to explore. So let's follow the green string. Because we got a path basically now.
Oh, this is worse than the last time was here.
It's a lot more wet.
Yeah.
Could be the melting of the snow.
Yeah.
Definitely. And did you say there's some Z markers near?
There is.
Wow.
There's two regions with Z, well, 3 regions with Z markers.
Right, so we got some big rails here. And we're on to, like, looks to be, this obviously was another roadway for the miners, for the mine carts.
Right, because we've got rails on the floor again down here.
Yeah. So we're on to something exciting, guys, there's no doubt about it. Oh yes, so we got rails there reappearing. Look at this. Wow. This area is so cool. And it's kind of...
I'm unsure whether we came off the green string and carried straight on.
Do you want to have a quick wander?
Have a quick scout this way.
But I'll wait here by all means, okay? Come back to me if...
Yeah, sure.
Just want to have a bit of a scout. Try to remember which way they follow to the crane. Oh, so a bit of clambering up and down to do, but...
Yeah, follow those arrows. You've got those arrows again, haven't you?
Oh yeah, so...
On the string.
We got the green string. There is the lifesaver, really, and it keeps going there. And we got them arrows, so yeah. And going there in other directions as well. That looks like a pack wall. It is, isn't it? And that's the way we came. Yeah. You know, it'd be terrifying to think if we lost the string, how we find a way out. I have no idea. I don't think...
It wouldn't be quick.
I don't think it'd be any time today. So we got to thank whoever's done the marking for Henry, you know. There's a lot of people in the exploring community you got to thank for that you'll never meet, really. So we are heading into a northerly direction, and Dave reckons if we keep following this string, it's might take us out to a different exit. But we got a certain route, that's the most important thing. We might have to deviate a bit to find the crane. And that's part of the adventure, I guess. So it gets low here.
Yeah. So this may be where you said, like, mate came round and me and Paul came round in another direction.
Yeah.
So it could be back the way we came to the crane.
We got it. Haha. You recognise this?
Yeah, that might have been the area where I said it goes on further.
Yeah.
Into it. This is a further in the, still a northerly direction.
Yeah. So have we gone past the crane?
I think the crane.
I'll give you time.
Let's do 2 minutes, because I think we've come to this point in a different direction.
Yeah. Okay.
We've got plenty of time, haven't we? We've made it.
We have. We're not in a rush.
I remember a park on the ground here.
Do you remember this?
I remember a park being on the ground, yeah.
As you can see, guys, this place is mad. We've been walking for about 2 hours now, pretty much non-stop.
Yeah, because someone said there's rail on the floor again when we got here. It was connected to the park.
This is the compressed air piping. I can feel a lot of fresh air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got two green strings intersecting here, but we've got two sets of arrows pointing into that way.
Where?
Into that region.
Which do we want to follow?
Ah, we have been here. Do you know what?
No, they're not. They're intersecting, but they don't.
100% been here, because that is my mat that I lost.
You lost your mat.
Yeah.
No, but look, the green arrow goes here and it turns around. So we don't need any. We don't need any extra markers, do we?
No.
Because there's no other string. That's all backfill, man.
So I've got a feeling.
There's a lot of backfill here.
Yeah, I've got a feeling we go down there and then we drop onto the roadway that takes us to the crane.
Right. So we are still following the green string.
The green string,
Yeah.
yeah.
So you found your
mat, yeah.
Your mat.
I was thinking about that this week.
What do you use it for?
Just to sit down, you know, so you got something clean to sit down on.
All right, yeah. Look at this cross temples with the whole delamination you're getting here. It's mad. All delaminating, just supported by rotten timbers. Right.
Nothing that slated looking material that we found in Spain.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it changes the colour, is it? It's going.
Is that because it's been a low oxygen area at the point that was being formed?
I don't know. I don't know the geology exactly. It could be an indicator, yeah, as you say. Oh.
Green doesn't do that collapse.
How much delamination there is there, you can see all the way. That's the way we came. There's no way you would find your way around here without a string. So do not ever attempt to come in a place like this without knowing what you're doing. Keeps going.
Yeah.
We're kind of going in a circle, are we?
Yeah, there was at one point that we realised we were returning on ourselves, and I think there probably is a route that would take you through to the entrances where the through route is.
Yeah. But the marker's still there.
Yeah.
And the green string, they seem to go hand in hand, so those are good indicators. A lot of this, I think, if you knock it with your head, you could have it falling on you very quickly. Just gotta be so careful not to knock anything overhead, as you can see. Wow, this is mad. I feel kind of, there's a lot of air around here. Hey?
Yeah, feel it now. When you get to this point, you'll feel it breathing.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of air here, which makes me think there's got to be some different exits via this way that we don't know about. It's all going, it's all zigzagging now, it's interesting.
Yeah, still here, the string.
But yeah, I'd rather follow the string.
And the arrows.
I'd rather follow the string than trying to take a shortcut and get lost. Hey, this area's big.
Yeah.
This area's massive. Hey?
Yeah.
Shall we follow it?
Yeah. Following the arrows.
Are we losing the string here?
The string's kind of down there.
Okay. I'll lay some string then. Okay?
Yeah, it's kind of... I think it's had a collapsing cut at the...
Yeah. No worries. I'll lay the string.
Yeah.
So we know we come from up there. Wow. So we've been following an orange string now. Well, the green really follows along, but it's buried in some areas, which just goes to show how much collapse there's been. And this arrow definitely are going on the right direction. So the workings here are getting rather big. There's a sense of space here, like we're in a different mine altogether. And we feel a lot of fresh air as well, which is really promising. Anyway, the green and the orange go hand in hand anyway, so there's not much confusion. And I can see a marker already.
Sorry?
I can see a set 17.
Yeah.
Wow. We're on the right tracks. We're on the right tracks, guys. We have got here one of the old cave rescue markers, and these areas absolutely big, as you can see. Z17 from the cave rescue mark. So look on the top left hand corner map, see where they are, how far in from the entrance we've come. It's unbelievable. Wow. Oh God. This is we're into some big workings here, as you guys can see. This opens up so big. We're still on green line. Some areas with a bit of pools of water, which definitely you got a sense that you're nearly outside somewhere. Just because it's the way we came in, it starts going big and then slowly getting smaller and then now big again. So it would make sense there being a different entrance. Right, we follow the green line. This marker's still there.
Marker's that way and that way, but the green line's way now.
We're running two ways.
Yeah. We've got the green line on the other side of this.
Right, so
the arrow's going to the green line now.
Right, so what do we want to do?
It's not the point where me and Tom split up and Paul, and then we drop onto the possibly.
Shall we stick to the green?
Let's just stick to the green.
Let's stick to one colour.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong.
I think they're going to bring us out in the same place because, as you said, well, I don't know if you've seen it in the video, but he popped his head round and just said, "Hi," we was on the same.
You were on the same
roadway, yeah.
Roadway. But if we stick to the green, but then again, the green disappears here, does it? Is there any green left? It's all right. I'll lay some string. I'll lay some string and that's it.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So there's no confusion.
Okay. While you're doing that, I'll just have a quick scout.
So, how many hours we've been already here?
I don't know. What time is it now?
I don't even know, but
Let me have a quick look.
have a quick look. We know we came in just before 12.
3 o'clock.
It's 3 o'clock,
Yeah,
so
we've done very well to get here this quick.
so we've done 4 hours. 4 hours.
About 3.5, I'd say.
3.5 hours just to get to where we are. That is crazy. I'm sure the way out will be a bit faster, but just goes to show. And we're gonna keep filming here because there's a little surprise for us. Yeah, you want to lay the string? Just lay the string across.
Okay, so if you go ahead now, straight ahead.
Yeah, and I think there's something waiting for us just around the corner.
You've got those old bottles at the side first.
Right.
Just on your right hand side.
All bottles here. Wow, have they been dated? No, they look like very old-fashioned wine bottles though. Some ceramics there. Some pottery. Looks like they had a taste for wine, the old miners, the old quarrymen. Oh, there's a lot of silt here.
Very clayey. Yeah.
Very clayey. And we're coming to an area. Oh my God.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah, it's there.
That is mad. Wow. You just tied off to the...
I'm just going to run it underneath this rock here and tie it.
Yeah, just run it under there for now, leave it there. Yeah, don't need to cut it. Oh my God, we come to the crane. Oh my God. There it is. I've been looking for this crane for that long. It's kind of almost surreal to see it here now. Just get next to it for perspective, Paul.
Get as close as I can because it's quite
there it is.
Sink into it.
Yeah, that'll do. So we get a sense of dimension. Is much. It would have gone all the way to the top. Obviously, would have been standing. So that would have made it a good, what, 8 foot tall?
Yeah, definitely. But it's located differently as well, isn't it? It's like a reinforced top pin.
Yeah.
With the arms coming off it, where they normally just go into the roof.
Oh yeah, yeah. So this pin sort of held the crane a bit more in place, I guess.
I'm wondering if it had another one on the other side.
Yeah, it would make sense.
Yeah.
Wow, that is marvelous.
It's just sinking into the clay, isn't it?
Yeah, sinking into the clay. Wow.
So the crank angle's still there.
Yeah.
And the rope, this chain there, they used to chain it around the big cog, didn't they? And around the crank to lock it in place.
To lock it.
Yeah, with a bolt through it.
So it wouldn't
move.
That is marvellous. I just can't believe it. And we got something else here around the corner. We got...
This is something I've never seen.
Cut stones.
Yeah.
In different sizes. Yeah, go over there to the corner, we'll get the perspective. Cut in different sizes, ready. Just ready to go.
So I think some of these are either curbs or pillars, you know, for the houses that have the pillars going up at the side of the front gates.
But they're all cut to different sizes. Yeah. That's marvellous.
Yeah.
Wow.
So these then would have gone down the valley to the processing mill to be scrubbed or plain smooth, wouldn't they?
I just can't believe it.
Yeah.
Obviously, people been touching them with their grubby hands, which they shouldn't do. Wow, and that's an infill. That's got to be close.
An entrance. It's got to be.
That's got to be an entrance.
With these being so close, that's like goods out, isn't it?
Wow.
But you got the beam as well there.
Yeah. Oh my God, I've been looking for this crane for ages, and there it is. This is amazing.
I thought it'd been buried. I thought it'd been buried. We've got some old, I don't know.
Still there, yeah.
Just done with the clay, aren't they?
People's with the clay, the grubby hands that touch everything. Little kids. Why do you need to touch everything and just spoil it? Wow, I'm going to take a different angle. There's some blocks here as well.
Yeah, those are the same, aren't they?
This again, are the same block.
Yeah.
I'm going to get a different perspective of the crane from this angle. What a beauty, man. What a beauty.
I've never seen one as well with a pin that was...
It's like something out of Wiltshire. You know, in Wiltshire they have all the cranes.
Do you remember in Scout when we saw these up on high up and we couldn't decide what they was for?
Yeah.
We first thought they may be for a gate, perhaps.
That's what it was for?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yes. There was one on each side, so they would have held, because they had cranes on the ground in Scout Mine, obviously.
That makes sense now looking at that, because that looks exactly the same as an inch pin.
Yeah. Wow. Anyway, I think we've got a break coming up now.
Yeah.
Proper break.